Hey everybody, welcome to Bad Yogi Q&A Wednesday with me, Erin Motz, where it's been a while, but also where I answer the questions that you guys send me via email and social media too. Today's question is less of a question, more of a topic that comes up a lot. And that's the topic of mental health and anxiety and how yoga and meditation kind of fit into the management of those things. So of course, yoga and meditation and mental health all kind of go hand in hand, and both of those practices can have a huge positive influence when you're trying to manage things like anxiety and stress and like chronic overthinking, which I think a lot of us kind of deal with on a semi-regular basis. I don't want to sit here and pretend like I have a really serious anxiety disorder or anything like that, but I've definitely struggled with this myself. And I know that a full yoga class or a seated deep meditation aren't always perfect options when you're just living your life in the real world. So I wanted to give you 3 new ways of dealing with anxiety that you can do basically anywhere, anytime. Number 1, distance yourself from it. So imagine your anxiety or your stress as a physical thing. If you had to personify it, what does it look like? For me, I picture it as this gray mass ball of mess, essentially. It's like a tangled mess of gray stuff. I don't even know what it is, but that's what I picture. Now, once you have your picture of what this looks like, I want you to put it in front of you. So sitting down or just when you're in the car, it doesn't even matter. Imagine your anxiety, your stress as a physical entity that is in front of you. So you can see it, you can touch it, you can interact with it, but mainly it's something that's external of you. So it's something that is outside of your own being. You can see it and you can analyze it, but to create that distance between you and those feelings goes a really long way. It sounds simple enough, but I promise you to kind of really envision that, to make that your visualization meditation. Whether you're working or actually meditating or you're doing something like doing the dishes, this is one of those exercises that really makes a big difference. So creating distance, that's number 1. The second one is actually something that a fellow Bad Yogi recommended, and that's to ask yourself, what if this isn't true? So when we get into these spinning out modes of feeling anxious and worrying about what ifs and all of this, what if you asked yourself, what if that's not true? So we fully commit to the truth of our anxiety, right? When we're worried about something, we fully get into that mode of like, oh my gosh, this is gonna happen and I'm freaking out about it and I don't know what to do and how can I stop this thing from happening? When really a lot of what we ruminate on isn't actually a present threat, right? It isn't actually the thing that's happening in front of us. So again, kind of creating that distance, but from a different way. Take a step back and ask yourself, what if this isn't true? It kind of interrupts your train of thought, interrupting that catastrophic thinking, and takes you back down to reality, takes you back down to the present moment of what's actually real. And lastly, number 3, get external. Anxiety and fear tends to be a very internal experience. We sit in these fears and worries and we stew in them on our own until it gets so bad and so intense that we feel like we don't even know where to go to get away from it. So I think having a go-to funny show, a book that you enjoy, a person you can call and just talk about nothing with or text, or even getting out of your house and going somewhere, taking yourself to a cafe for a cup of decaf or tea or a muffin or something. Getting out of your own head and into the real world to connect with the space around you is huge. Making a connection to the outside world will really break up your attachment to your own anxiety. So there you have it, Q&A Wednesday. I really hope that this was helpful. I would love to hear from you, so jump down in the comments and let me know your creative ways of dealing with your stress, your anxiety, things that are outside the traditional yoga and meditation. As usual, the best place to keep up with me is on my list, so head to badyogi.com and sign up for my free list where you'll get Q&As, yoga tips, and a bunch of other helpful things that I only talk about in email. I'll link to that in the description below. Thanks again for hanging out with me today. I hope you guys have a great rest of your week, and I'll see you right back here soon.